Good morning. I hope you're doing well. This video is made for people with an IQ over 100. If you don't fit into that group, click the off button right now. I think there's a video of a cat, or maybe there's one of some guy with gold teeth on a boat eating shrimp cocktail while girls twerk, or maybe somebody's painting an old Chevy Impala purple. You want to watch that video. Now, if you have a little bit of brains, you're going to appreciate what I have to say. Today's word of the day, value. Value, V-A-L-U-E. Do you remember that word? What's value? Well, you get a good value. Value. Value is the true worth of something. And that's a word that we don't use enough. And it's also a word that we use too much, or misuse entirely too much. You see, when I buy something for $1, let's say a Coca-Cola, for $1. I believe that Coca-Cola has a value of $1. Otherwise, I wouldn't buy it. If I thought it was worth $2, I'd borrow a bunch of money and buy a bunch because I'm getting a deal. If I thought it wasn't worth it, I'd ask for change. That guy selling it believes it's worth $1, so he values it at $1. Now, this is real simple, and you're like, yeah, no duh, Frank, this is simple. Why do I say this? I say this because it goes into something a little more complicated, called inflation. What's inflation? Well, inflation's when things start to cost more. No, that's not the truth. Inflation is when your dollar loses value. It's when too many dollars chase too few goods and services. Huh? Well, hear me out. Let's say I have a movie theater, has 100 seats, and it's a 3-hour movie, so I only get to play one movie a night. I sell 100 tickets, 100 people come in, watch the movie, I sell them popcorn for $1, and all is right. But let's assume I'm a dirty bastard. I have a printing press and I print tickets, and I value those tickets at $1. Well, one day I get smart and I print 1,000 tickets. Good for me. I sell 1,000 tickets for a movie theater that holds 100. Do I need to tell you what happens? It's a mess. People get hurt. Confusion, struggles. It just goes bad from here. That's what's happening in our economy. When we start cranking up the press and printing out stupid amounts of money with the deceptive belief and the mistaken belief on the part of the innocents that somehow there will be no consequences for this. We devalue the dollar because we printed too many movie tickets. You get it? You think we can just magically print money? We can't. The government does not create value. It creates dollars. And it's not even the government, it's the Federal Reserve, but we could talk about that later. So this is what's going on in this world. These leaders got together, they generated a bunch of dollars, and it's not even a printing press anymore. It's just ones and zeros with a keystroke, a journal entry. There's $10 billion. There's $50 billion. There's $1 billion. There's $200 million. And they do that over and over and over. And they flood the arena with movie tickets, but they don't create value. And we have decided, mistakenly, that we're going to create value in China, not here. Once upon a time, we took dirt out of the ground, we made steel, we turned that steel into gears and ball bearings and pulleys and serpentine belts, and we made things, hydraulics, we made tractors, we made cars, we made televisions, we made appliances, we made it all right here. We basically started with zero, and we made value. And we were a prosperous, strong people. We got creative. We decided to let the guy on the other side of the world create value. And guess what? Because he creates value, he becomes wealthy. What do? We turn into consumers. We print a bunch of money, devaluing what's already out there. And now we're like ankle deep in movie tickets, and nobody gets to see the movie. It is that simple. Your Democratic leaders and some Republican leaders have lied to you. There's no free money. There's no free health care. There's no free food. There's no free housing. There's no free Obama phones. There's no free nothing. Everything is a service that gets paid for. You need to have a balance of money and value. If you have all money, no value, the dollar goes down. Okay? If you have all value and no money, the price goes up. It is this simple. There's this inverse relationship between goods and services and movie tickets. I'm going to call them dollars. You need to learn that. Once you figure that out, you're probably going to change the way you vote. If you don't, well, you should have been watching that cat video all along. Thank you. Good things. God bless. I love you.